Hi there, I'm Michael Okaje. Today I want to teach you how to develop a news aggregator kind of website on Blogger. Developing a news aggregator kind of website on Blogspot. I know there are a lot of people who would like to have a site that gives you less work to do, a site that automatically updates itself and gets articles and news from other sites, other news sites, brings them to your site, and when they click on it to view the news, they visit the other site. But it's a site that brings all the latest news on your own site for others to view and refer them to other sites. So that's what the news aggregator site is. So let's get into business. I'm Michael Okaje. You can follow me on Google Plus. That's my name up there, Michael Okaje. You see me pointing at Google. Let's quickly go straight to what we have to do today: how to build a site with Google. Building a news aggregator website with Google. The first thing we need to do is I said I want to teach you how to create a blog. You should know how to create your own blog. Creating blogs with Blogger is very easy. Easy to understand. It's easy to create. So you can go get other videos on YouTube for that. But what I'm going to teach you now is how to add RSS feeds to your site and make your site look like a perfect news aggregator website. So let's go straight to our I created this blog now for this tutorial, World News Today. So we'll go to layout. Everything we're going to be doing will be from the layout section. Now let's see. Now we have a layout. Then first things first, let's go to templates. Now we need to edit the shape of our template. Why? Because for Blogger, the RSS feed won't post latest news into your post. It's going to post it as a feed, so it might not come into your feed and might not be really readable, and might make your site look crazy. So really, I use the awesome template, and we can decide to change the color. I prefer a white color or a gray color, something that is sharp, that others can see. Then I come to adjust width. Now this is where the work is. The width of my blog is 960. It's okay, but I might have to reduce it a bit. You might understand later why I had to do this to 800. Depending on the way you like your site, you can leave it at any size, but I prefer it small because I'll tell you how to do that. Then the layout of the site, I want it to be a simple site, something like this or something like this, with the news in here, and you have your adverts placed just around it, or whichever way you want it. Just define the one you want, but let's go for this. So we apply to blog. I apply to blog, already applied. We go back to Blogger. Then this was the old theme that was on the site. So what I want to do now is to build a new theme on it. So we'll be using news sites all over the globe, and a great resource that I would like to use is from Google News. What I'm going to do is to pick and write down the name of this site. We have latimes.com, we have Reuters, we have Los Angeles Times, Times, we have the Associated Press, we have Fox News, we have CNET, news.cnet.com, technology news, and we're just going to play around with the thing. Now, because of your news aggregator kind of site, it's not going to show on your mobile application. Now, so what you have to do is to come to setting, and we say no, show desktop templates on mobile devices, because the way Google built Blogger, when opening on the mobile, you can only read post. You cannot view RSS feeds. You cannot view the gadgets. You can only view the post on your mobile phone, and it's not going to help us because we're actually installing gadgets to create our news feed. So we prefer and we really like our desktop feed to act as our desktop interface to act as our mobile interface. But the disadvantage of this is it's not mobile. So that was why I had to reduce the width of the site so that it can open on some mobile devices like your iPad, your Android phones, and your iPhone. We have a template here. Then we come to layout. Here is our layout. We have our simple wordings to the header. We have the gadget. We have blog post, and we have blog archive and about me and attribution. Now, one thing I like to do is, even though you'll be getting news from other sources updated on your blog regularly, I would likely advise, for search engine purposes, you do some posting on your site once in a while. You don't like posting once in a week or once in 3 days. Why we are doing this is for search engine purposes, so that your site can rank on Google for search engine purposes. But if you have other ideas of driving traffic via Facebook ads or via Google ads, then you can do that. So basically, let's go to what we have for today. We'll go straight to add the gadget. That's why we are here, to add the gadget. So the tool we'll be using majorly will be blog list. Now this tool is so powerful, blog list tool. So we're going to add it, blog list tool. So a blog list, what it does is it shows a live view of events or the latest news posted on blogs you like. That was the idea from Google, but we're going to be changing that into a more business. We're going to be giving it a more business whatever to think of now. So let's say title my blog list. We name it latest news, or we say latest news, or latest we have headlines. Let's say it's headlines. Then we now begin to add into our list. Now we have www.cnn.com is a new site. We add another www.losangelestimes.com. If you don't know the websites to use for your new site, you can just rush up straight to Google News. We have msnbc.com. We add that to it. Let's see, msnbc.com. Then we can add a whole lot of them. We also have let's look bbc.co.uk. Okay, now there's also some issue. It might tell you could not detect a feed for this URL. Blog post and imagery time will not be shown at URL anyway. We're not going to add that. We're going to go back to huffingtonpost.com. You might, if you really want to work on some, but you might need to get other news from maybe okay, let's leave this, let's save. That's all. But let me go back to the editing to edit it. There's something I'd like to show you. Now you see our title, headlines, sort. We have most recently updated news, so we want it to show the most recently updated. Now you can decide to arrange your blog title by alphabet, but I prefer for news aggregator sites you use this. Now it's saying all blogs, 5 blogs, all blogs, level 1. We want it to show the icon of the news site, fine, which is beautiful. Title, it makes it look neat. Thumbnail of most recent item, oh nice. Snippet of most recent item, a little story on it, and does a little snippet, a little written info on the news that is being updated. So we go to save. Now we are done. We have our headlines just above our blog post. Now what I'm going to do now is to drag our headlines down to the head of blog post. Now you see it, this is it. It was formerly here, I want to bring it into blog post. So I've been able to remove it from Aggregator and just above blog post. Now, because we won't be doing a lot of posting, we can edit and restrict our posting to, say, it shows one post, 0 post. So we save. So we might not be having any post on that page. Let's see. Okay, they don't allow one, so it's greater than 1. We had 1 there. Then that's why I said I need to be posting every now and then, just for search engine results and to big rules. Now we have our headlines here. We can save our elements and view our blog. Now see, we started building a news aggregator. Someone comes in, it says headlines. Depending on how you want it, this news was posted 44 minutes ago on LA Times and has been updated. Whenever they post a news, it gets updated. It has their icon and a snippet. Can university student, blah 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 blah. So we can do that ourselves. Now we've added that. We can decide to add others by still coming back to add the gadgets. We're going to add, but let's go to another category. Let's say we're going to technology. Now we're going to bring news, technology news, blog list, blog list. So we have technology news. So we have all these snippets and thumbnails. So we're going to add, you can add my blog. So we add that. You can add we have mashable.com. You can also add we have a lot of them. We have Znet, I think so. Znet.com. All these are technology blogs online. Then you can add a whole lot, then you save. Now after saving, it puts it directly on top of your headlines, so you can bring it just below this and save arrangement. We go back to our site, refresh. Let's now see the new kind of site we are developing. Now, why I'm doing it this way is for it to be presentable on mobile phones. You see, there's nothing here, there's nothing, just this simple block. Most times I like reducing to probably 800, so the viewer can view on his laptop and I can also view on his mobile phone, and it's easier to flow with. So you see, now we are already developing a news aggregator with WordPress. It's not stressful, it's very easy, extremely easy. You can still play with other news by going to you can still get other information or add more gadgets. Like say we want to add sport news, so we come to sport news. Okay, we come to blog list. We come to sport news. Then we can let it stick, add the snippets. Then we are now begin to add blogs to it. We say go.com. Then we add. We also add www. We have a lot of sports sites. You can just add that. This is Eurosports.co.uk. No, could not detect, so cancel. That's for that. So we can cancel it and cancel, then save. Leave that for Go News. But depending on what the news you want to bring, you can begin to add more and see how sweet your site. One thing about news aggregator site is you just have to make your site clean, which is the major thing. That's the major deal. Making your site very, very clean. You can add a banner here to presentation, add a banner. And the good thing about it is it's clean. My site is clean and my iPad is open. Fine. Then we can go for this. Someone can just come here and read a lot of stories. If you like to add adverts to it, it's very easy. You also add a gadget. Probably you have an AdSense account. I have an AdSense account, so I would be getting my AdSense from here. Okay, then revenue AdSense. For my kind of site, I think I prefer is 728 by 19 letterboard. In this case, it's safe. So you save that. I can just bring that above the headlines. Yeah, I can bring that above the headlines. Then save. Then let's see what we have. It's sweet because it makes you, it gives you freedom. Oh no, now it's beginning to destroy my template. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring it down from here and add it in the middle of headlines and technology news. So it makes it clean. I want my site to be as clean as it can be and as light as it should be. So we have our AdSense here already and our site set. So basically that's how I do the news aggregator with Blogger. I hope this tutorial has been helpful. It might not be the best coding method, but for a non-programmer and someone that just want to do something simple, I believe you can have something clean like this and present your site, and it's readable, the content is sweet, and it's clean. So I would like to thank you for watching the tutorial today. I am also preparing other tutorials, other very nice tutorials, web development training, web design training, how to do a lot of things with your blogs. I'll be presenting those tutorials very much later, and I believe you enjoy it. As I said, you can add me on Google+. My name is Michael Okejai. You can add me on Google+. I run a blog called www.michaelokejai.com. You can write that down. You can visit my blog just anytime you will, to read latest news, tutorials, tips and tricks for your internet marketing and for your blog. Thank you.